We've all seen scenes like this from the U.S. Capitol 1 week ago. A new question arises, though. Was the destruction carried out by the mob aided by some members of Congress? That's what a growing number of their fellow members allege.
Those members of Congress who had groups coming through the Capitol that I saw on January 5th, a reconnaissance for the next day, I'm going to see that they're held accountable, and if necessary, ensure that they don't serve in Congress.
Representative Mikey Sherrill of New Jersey is leading the effort, signed on to now by more than 30 other members of Congress. In this letter to Congress's acting sergeants at arms and Capitol Police Chief this afternoon, they requested at least 16 specific types of evidence that may determine if some GOP members aided the siege. Also today, this man, Robert Keith Packer, who was photographed at the Capitol breach wearing a Camp Auschwitz shirt, was arrested. He joined some 70 other people arrested in the siege, and the feds are searching for at least 170 more people.
The gamut of cases and criminal conduct we're looking at is really mind-blowing.
The acting U.S. attorney says most people involved get arrested on misdemeanors, then the charges expand from there.
We're looking at significant felony cases tied to sedition and conspiracy.
Those can carry a prison sentence of up to 20 years. Other potential charges, he said, range from murder to assault, theft, civil rights violations, and trespassing. As a constitutional law professor points out, the siege followed a peaceful protest that changed into a scene of criminality.
It becomes murky when you talk about speech and assembly. But once speech and assembly turns into action, it's chargeable, it's unprotected.
Now, regarding GOP members possibly helping rioters by giving them tours the day before the raid, well, here's the deal. Public tours, group tours, had ended officially at the U.S. Capitol back when the pandemic began in March. Still, some of those Republican members of Congress were seen on January 5th, the day before the siege, leading large groups of Trump supporters on tours throughout the Capitol. The U.S. attorney, meanwhile, saying the investigation into this entire situation is likely to take years. Reporting live from Lower Manhattan, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.